Hi everyone, 12 News meteorologist Stephen Matrigrano here with a Weather Now update for you on this Friday morning. A much more comfortable feel out there this morning as you're heading out early this morning at all. Breezy conditions expected for today and eventually, of course, sunshine as well. But here's Lincoln. We're dry out there. Similar story in Newport as well. Temperatures in the 60s and 70s across the board. 64 in Newport, 70 in Providence, 70 up in Smithfield. So again, it's a more comfortable feel outside as our dew points are dropping and our wind direction is also shifting to more of a southwest and even westerly flow. And eventually it'll become a northwest. So that's good news. It's a drier wind for us for today. Some of those wind gusts as high as, 15, 25 miles per hour. We could see gusts today throughout the course of your Friday as high as about 35 miles per hour. So again, it'll be a breezy, windy day all day today. It's a warm breeze though. Temperatures will be in the 80s. Radar stays quiet. Drier air works in. You can see the wide view shows not a whole lot of green on here. There's a couple showers up north with a storm system's tracking through upstate New York, but other than that, we'll be staying clear and dry for the day today. So any early clouds give way to mainly sunny skies throughout the morning, staying breezy all day long, temperatures rising through the 70s. We'll be near about 80 by midday. Keywords, though, less humid, especially as we approach the second half of the day. This afternoon, very nice, breezy, yes, but sunny skies and those warm temperatures even down to the shoreline because we have a northwest wind, which is a land breeze, which means the warmth of the land can actually help to warm up the temperatures even at the shoreline. In other words, if we had a wind off the water, the cooler waters, it would keep the shoreline cooler, like a sea breeze does. So that's why we have warm temperatures even down to the shoreline today. Actually, today's a very nice day. Some would argue maybe it's better than yesterday, so definitely get out and enjoy it. Looking at tomorrow's forecast, Saturday, finally a dry Saturday expected. Looking at mainly sunny skies, temperatures middle 80s, nice warm, wind not nearly as much of a factor either. So certainly, again, plan to be outside this entire weekend, really. By the way, summer begins tonight, 10:42 p.m. We'll be, of course, having the first full day of summer on Saturday, and it will certainly feel like summer as we go into this weekend. Those temperatures mid to upper 80s. Perhaps a passing thunderstorm Sunday morning. Not an all-day thing. Don't, cancel plans. That's our really only chance of any kind of precip this weekend. And at that, it's a pretty low one at 30%. But again, a really nice summer weekend here for the first weekend of summer. Looking at the muggy meter going forward. Humidity does increase, though, especially Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And that's when we're looking at potentially a heat wave coming our way for the early part of next week. Hazy, hot, and humid, especially Monday and on Tuesday. Tuesday looks to be the core of this, stretch of heat as the high pressure sits to our south, brings in the humid and hot air into southern New England, and you can see our potential heat wave. You need 3 consecutive days of 90 degrees or hotter to have an official heat wave. So right now our forecast calls for 2 days in a row, record heat possible on Tuesday, but notice how Wednesday is kind of on the cusp there, so we'll watch that closely as we go forward. And this is one output from a model that we have here, the temperature trend. And let me tell you, this one model, I believe it's the GFS, is pretty bullish on Tuesday's temperatures potentially reaching triple digits. That may be a little bit overdone, but certainly it just gives us the idea that, it's going to be a pretty hot stretch of weather for those few days. But that's your Weather Now update. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoy the rest of the week and weekend, of course, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.